Hi everyone. It's time for our overview of Unit 5, our last unit in the course. Hard to believe that we've made it here already. I think it's kind of fun when you work on something for a long time to kind of think back about what you've learned so far, and that's what Unit 5 lets you do. It lets you apply what you've learned and reflect on your learning. So you've seen this diagram before. These are all the places that we've been in the course, the topics that we have looked at, read about, talked about, wrote about, and it's a lot. There's a lot of different things that we've dealt with, and I'm anxious to see how you pull those pieces together. So one of the things you'll be doing in this unit is reading the last little chapter in our book is chapter 10. And it's really about instructional planning and pulling those pieces together. And then the activity is going to give you a chance to actually apply those things from chapter 10, but from the other chapters too. So it's asking you to create a unit. It can be any topic that applies to your curriculum. And in that unit, I want you to be responding to who's going to participate in the unit, the students, the grade level, what the unit will be about, a topic or a subject, when you would hope to implement the unit, or if it's one you've already taught this year, and so maybe next year before you're going to implement it. So that's kind of a loose when. Why you selected this unit, kind of a reason behind it, a rationale. It could be personal, it could be related to standards. And then with that, I'd like you to create a professional goal plan worksheet, which you'll find in the workbook part or the handbook part of our textbooks on page 319, 320. So that's kind of the overview or the description of the unit. The next part is the rationale, discussing how the materials from our class are implemented in the unit, or how the information from our class has influenced your planning or guided your thinking. And then the third part is the reflection. Now, you're not expected to teach this unit. While you certainly can, and that would be great, you're not expected to do that for this assignment. The reflection is more on what have you learned through this process, and what ideas might you like to consider for the future in this planning process. So that's assignment 1, the classroom implementation unit. Assignment 2 takes you back to those goals that you set in the first unit of our course. And it asks you to reflect on those goals and think about what continued learning you want to explore. And then our last assignment is the second try it activity. So it's picking a different strategy than you did for the first try it activity, developing a plan, actually teaching it, assessing yourself, and providing some evidence of your teaching. So it's just like try it number 1, just with a different strategy. Now, the assignments for this unit are due on December 4th, which is the last day of class. But we do have a little bit of leeway there, and I've been so pleased with this class this semester and people being responsible about finishing your work and thoughtfully using your homework passes. So while I would expect to see the classroom implementation plan and the reflection come in by December 4th. If this try it activity, if it's tough for you to get that teaching done in time to submit it by December 4th, you can take a few extra days if you need those. Just let me know that. I know with Thanksgiving and lots of things going on in classrooms right now, sometimes it's hard to get a lesson taught when you think it should be taught or you want to teach it. So if you need a little bit more time on this one assignment, I can work with you. I actually have, I can give you up till December 11th to get this one turned in, but only if you let me know ahead of time. Otherwise, I'll kind of know that you're in the works and it's coming along. And so that brings us to the conclusion of our course. It's sneaking up on us really quickly. We don't have any discussions scheduled for this unit, but as always, I'm available. If you have questions about anything, please don't hesitate to get in touch with me. Thank you.